Bonjour and welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Claude and today, Pisces, I'm going to be doing your tarot reading for the next 3 months so that you may get a picture of what the energies are going to look like. Now please do bear in mind those are general readings. They will not resonate with everybody. Take what resonates and forget the rest. If the message doesn't resonate with you, or if you would like a more comprehensive message, do check your moon, Venus and rising signs. Now what do we have for my Pisces querents, please? Okay, so your first card is 49. I want you to see the picture. Be insightful and established. Ground and rebalance your energy. Bring your awareness into the now rather than allowing it to occupy the past or future. Okay, so this card clearly talks about you being up in your head a little bit. You either thinking things over, you may be feeling nostalgic about the past, or you're projecting yourself in the future, trying to manifest, and the cards are advising that you practice mindfulness, that you are in the moment. So that's your first energy. The second one is 13, gliding through currents. Oh, that's nice. Okay, with a different approach, you will glide through a situation with grace and ease. Going inward and bringing your understanding, perspective or behavior into flow will help your dreams take flight. So you see, as I was talking about, you may be trying to manifest something, which is why you're projecting yourself in the future. This card talks about looking at things differently and approaching things differently, thinking out of the box. And the card also asks you to go within, you know, like a bit of the hermit energy, to go within, so that you may find what you need to do in order to make your dreams come true, your manifestations come true. And it does talk about looking particularly at your behavior, or looking at how you're looking at a situation, you know, your point of view, your perspective on a specific situation. So if you're trying to manifest something, how you're viewing this manifestation, whether we're talking about a new relationship, a business, a sum of money, success at the end of your studies, whatever it is. And the last energy is 30. Oh, I love that. I love turtles. So surrounded by prosperity, your attention is being drawn to the infinite nature of reality. That which exists outside the known is beyond measure. So you see, again, this is a card that talks about the nature of reality. The card suggests that you do have prosperity around you already. Now, this can be financial prosperity, obviously, but we can also be prosperous in our relationships. It doesn't have to be something, you know, monetary, is what I'm trying to say. So let's have a look at what the tarot has to say about all of this. So clarify those messages, please, for my querents. You see, I'm also getting the message for this card, the gliding through currents, that if you go with the flow, like water would, you know, water just goes, and if there's a rock in the middle, it just elegantly splits and then regroups. If you go with the flow, if you do not resist or fight, things will come your way more easily. That's the principle of manifestation anyway. And also acknowledging what you've got around you already. You know, being grateful for what you have is a big big help in your manifestation, is what I'm trying to say. And I mean, you know, as Pisces, you know what I mean when I talk about water energy and going with the flow. You understand. So your first card is the Tower, Major Arcana. You then have another Major Arcana, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Four of Cups. We then have the Seven of Wands, the Ten of Swords, and the Two of Coins. Bottom of the deck, which is the energy underlying that is at work but you may not be aware of, and you have the Page of Swords. Okay, so let's talk about this. The pages represents news coming your way. They also represent a certain level of inexperience because they're training to become the knights, or also a new beginning, as in a new direction from where you were. And swords is to do with the mental realm. This is your thoughts, your points of view as well, how you see things, truth, communications, knowledge. And I'm saying your point of view because to me it's talking about this card here specifically, about going inwards and bringing your understanding or perspective into flow to help you realize your manifestation. So the Page of Swords is someone who's gonna research things and will start looking at things differently because they're going to acquire that knowledge. Obviously this is gender neutral because it's a general reading. So around you have this energy of inquiring, getting to know something, gathering facts and knowledge, and trying to look at things differently from a different point of view. This is the second time you get that kind of message. So we start with the Tower. Now, if you've ever watched any of my readings, as a reader, you know for me that the major arcana are very significative because they represent literally the hand of the divine spirit, God, your angels, whoever you work with, intervening to push you forward, to help you grow mentally, emotionally, spiritually, or put you on the right track for your life journey so that you may fulfill your purpose. The Tower is neither a negative nor a positive card. It just talks about sudden change, abrupt change. That can be news, that can be loss, that can be anything. As I said, it's neither negative nor positive. But this is something that happens because sometimes we have been complacent, for instance, you know, when we get comfortable in our own little lives. And we know that we're not completely fulfilled, but hey, it's okay, it could be worse, that kind of thinking. Then your spirit team comes in and kicks you up the butt, literally. So remember that these things happen for you, not they don't happen to you. This is really to help you, but be prepared that something's going to happen and it's going to rock your world. Which is probably why you have this card about ground yourself. It does talk about grounding yourself and being in the present rather than living in the past or the future. This is clarified by the Seven of Wands. Now the 7 is the number of experience and also of self-evaluation. Wands is a sort of passion, your desires. It talks about what your heart and soul truly yearn for. And so the 7 of Wands talks about really standing your ground, standing up for yourself, defending something that you feel passionate about, that kind of thing. So when this sudden abrupt change occurs, you're going to be standing your ground, or you're advised to anyway. It really talks about endurance, you know, continuing to believe in whatever it is that is being attacked or is being deconstructed. Because things are changing. You have the Wheel of Fortune. Now, the Wheel of Fortune talks about cycles and is always spinning. So it's bringing you something positive in your life. It's moving. It's one cycle closed and moving on. And I was not surprised to see the 10 of Swords underneath it, because the 10 is completion in the minor arcana, end of a cycle. Now, swords, as we saw with the energy under the deck, is to do with the mental realm. So the 10 of Swords is having got all of the facts that you need and being able to accept what is and releasing it. This is just, you know, a final stop to something. Now they're swords, so they're sharp. This can be painful, I'm not gonna lie, but it is the end of it. It's not gonna be, it can't get any worse than that. And the wheel is turning. This is bringing you a brand new beginning after this end, obviously. And then you have the Four of Cups and the Two of Coins. Now the Four is the number of strong foundation and stability, and Cups is water energy, so it's the emotional realm, it's your relationship, your feelings, and what makes you happy, your intuition. So the Four of Cups talks about emotional stability, reaching this landmark of, you know, I'm content, I'm happy, obviously coming on after this end of a cycle and something new coming. And this is coming with the Two of Coins, and the Two is duality, partnerships and decisions. Coins is the physical realm. This is to do with your physical world, so home life, work life, financial assets, jobs, careers, education, courses, anything like that. And this is you weighing out your options. And you're going to get to that emotional stability by doing so. You're going to look at what you've got, and you're going to balance out really what you have and what you'd like to have. Because remember, the card above it talks about being grateful, being aware of what your reality is, because you are surrounded by prosperity and you may not be aware of it because you are concentrating on trying to move something forward, or you will be, because we're talking about the next 3 months. And really the cards are saying that, you know, okay, so things may not have been very easy, but you do have some good things going on for you. And this is just about balancing, you know, what's good, what's bad, to reach that emotional stability that obviously is going to help you better, that's going to help you to better flow, and then be able to manifest in the present moment. Because remember, the first card talked about being grounded, not holding on to the past or not projecting yourself forward. The second card talked about looking within, looking at how you see things and your behavior, and making sure that you're in you flowing with your daily life, basically, because then that's how you manifest. And being grateful, because this is the basis of manifestation, is being grateful for what you've got. And so this is about being mentally, emotionally feeling content, feeling stable. And I normally don't get this from the Two of Coins, but in this reading what I'm getting is you balancing out what you wish you had or you really want to manifest, and what you already had, and reaching that compromise, that balance of your emotions, so that you may move forward. That's what I'm seeing. And as I said, right now you're having this Page of Swords, which is all about gaining the knowledge, getting all of that knowledge that you need in order to move forward with your life. So I hope you've enjoyed your journey through the cards with me. If you did, or if the message helped you in any ways, do let me know in the comment box below. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. I wish you a beautiful next 3 months, and I hope to see you again very soon. Until next time, au revoir.